I got options. I'm going to go to there we go. I'm going to Costa Rica. Why? I got an offer. I can't make a living here. Not when you're inflating the markets. My Wi-Fi, my cellular is a fortune. Everything's going up, up, up. Doug hasn't got a plan. None of them have. None of the conservatives. Why are they doing this? Why are they inflating the market? Because they're not paying attention to anything except pocket lines from oil companies. Why is Jordan Peterson shooting off women's rights and denouncing things? Why was the trucker strike going on? Why? What was that trucker strike about? There was no real value except not wearing masks, but they were already vaccinated to cross the border, but they wanted to start a riot to break democracy. Prime Minister Trudeau's doing a good job. Now you want to go to a banana republic without a queen? Doug Ford would not celebrate the birth. And I'm hearing rubbish. Well, nobody will honor it. People deserve a holiday and decide to go and honor the Queen's funeral. He says nobody honors it. Nobody honors armistice. Nobody honors it. Some people do. It's a right to a holiday. You got that. He's been cutting a lot of things out, and so you vote for him again because you're listening to Jordan Peterson, that's paid by Exxon, and they're using a lot of tools of hatred. They've had more racism because of the far right. And they asked me if I want to use YouTube for video programs. I'm going to Costa Rica. I'll have money there. I won't have money here. I've been offered a chateau in the mountains, what I want to compose music and not live here. You know how much the food prices are? Collingwood, you're insane. The whole country's friggin' insane. And you're insane to let this go because you're angry. You're like a stuck bird ducks. Like, look at what they're saying to get in power. To go, no vaccines. Yeah. No masks. Oh, it's freedom. Freedom. These are employees that don't have the best interest of Canada. Okay, they don't have the best interest of Canada. They got the best interest of Exxon and Mobil and all those companies that you've been pocket lining for years. And they're dying. Well, look at Joe Biden just cut off the Keystone. Oh, he's a bad boy, is he? Well, he interviewed the four horsemen of the apocalypse, and we know now that am I being partisan? I'm not being partisan. I'm looking at what you're talking about. The economy is so inflated, you're going to eat bugs. And Prime Minister Trudeau finally stood up for something. At Pierre, whatever his name is, in Quebec, is insulting women's rights. Jordan Peterson's doing it all the time. Rex Murphy, they're all pocket-lined oil boys. Jason Kenney, oil. It's all oil economy. I've been saying this all along. Canada's been paying equalization payments out to the Alberta so they can keep their economy afloat. It's a good economy for a while. But it might be getting tough. So they might have to change things. They might have to change. Look at that. It's a scammer there. You got to watch them. They're online. I'm very safe online. But it's going nuts. They ask you, why you think I'm a scammer? I don't need to explain. I don't have to explain anything. But I just got boundaries. Tom Cruise has got boundaries. But they attack it. Why does he have to explain the... Like, I don't listen to the media against... I've studied the Church of Scientology. It's not the cult. The cult's the pharmaceutical racket and psychiatry. It's a big cult. And he's right. It's just corruption. So you choose. You choose because you can believe all the liars. And so there's a world of we don't know anything. Because everybody's telling us already. So what are we learning? We're learning the world's going crazy. And the markets are going up, up, up. My pension does not cover Canada. It doesn't fit. I could live in a nursing home and they'll take all my money. I'll die and I'll never get anywhere. I've been stalked because of progressive conservatives. Cutting. Well, you got to keep the lights on, Dougie, and all you right wingers. You got to keep the lights on, but that's all right. Just print more money. You're printing money for other things, energy companies and oil. So Doug Ford, he's crazy. Look at his daddy, Decca Records. What the hell happened to Decca? You're a bunch of crooks here. Executives are snorting cocaine and heroin and crack and everything, man. I don't know about your dad, but your brother was a crack pipe Bob. So why would you like him? Well, you like him. That's all right. I wouldn't sell anything. See, I got an equestrian tag. The countries in the world are coming up. You're going down. Because there's a massive shift in economy happening since COVID. We can't see it, can you? Because you're still getting into anger and freedom truck strikes. Not electing the far right. Well, if they were all right, I wouldn't, bitch. I'm not being partisan, but they haven't got a plan. They're not cutting down the markets. They're not doing anything. Trudeau would do that, but you don't want them. You've got them convincing you not to vote. Like, listen to the garbage they're talking about. There's a Green Party Asian girl in BC. This bunch of garbage these women in Alberta are talking about the far right. They're talking about it's rubbish. They're talking about no masks, no vaccines for freedom. Freedom. Liberty. So I can come over and dump poop on your front step. That's about it. That's freedom. Make you sick. Contagious disease. It's a temporary measure, she said. And we could get through it. They did it the same in New Zealand. They're doing that with her too. You're insane. You're insane. You're in fear-based reality. First thing with virus is to get food and nutrition, but oh hell, you're building over farmland. You're building over friggin' farmland. Yeah. Houses in the field, you putting a highway. The trucker strike. No, what was it? Dutch farmers. All crap. Lies. Stupidity. Nitrates are the problem. Nitrates aren't producing anything. You might argue. Well, who does the studies? Are they independent studies? Or are they Monsanto's and all your stupid chemical companies? You're addicted to it. Farmers are losing their crops, their agriculture, because of overextended farming. Our country is controlled by corporations, not people. It's not a democracy yet. And it's going to have to crash. And I got to get out of here because I can't live on my pension and do business. I have no supports here. I got the police coming in to help me out because they wonder, what the hell? That's elder abuse. I should have somebody come in. Oh, you got to pay for it. You're privileged. Privileged. I'm getting older and I'd like to work a business online. I cannot keep on cleaning up and living on the food bank. So here's my deal. You keep on raising the food prices up. You keep raising everything up because you got it. Because you got to keep your head above water. Same with crypto. It's the same thing. Keep inflating it, inflating it, inflating it. Well, if I blow up a balloon, it goes pop. And that's what's happening. This is not a recession. This will be leading to a major depression. I'm serious, but you don't see it. It's happening now. People are homeless in the woods. And you put these shelters in there, no damn good they're violating human rights. And under human rights, charter rights and freedoms, they can be shut down. You gotta have something better than that. But they're funded by, I think, brokers. Brokers know the markets are gonna crash. I know they do. But they do it anyways, because it's a laissez-faire capitalist system. And that doesn't work for a democracy. Australia looked at this system. It's sort of in the another color of high priced. But it's not like here. I can't get to Australia right now. But I can get to Costa Rica with the money I'm getting. And I got somebody supporting me. Because I'm getting into e-business and I'm getting into life coaching to calm you down and get your head together. What is wrong in Canada? You can't listen to everything. That's all lies. The central banks are controlling everything. You know, when he took off the taxes on, I was discovering that. The bank is close to closing, so Trudeau stopped that temporary measure of feeding the truckers. They were going to use it against a lot of Canadians. Don't you know that? They're at a tipping point. We've closed down. We're just being one trick pony economy. And if you can't figure this out, you're shot because everything's crashing. So how's the gas prices going to come down? Well, they just keep on putting extra melodies, feeding more money into it. Wall Street, Bay Street. It's just a game. It's just printing money. They printed money for Afghanistan. What happened? The Afghan army came in and just took everything away. Right or wrong? No, it's just you're printing money. It's not noise out there. See, this town's not built right. It is not built right. That's every hour. That's why I'm leaving. There's no bathtub here. I'm not paying this shit. I'm leaving. Canada is a crap hole. And if I go to another province, I got to stay somewhere. I can't get affordable housing anywhere because they didn't make room for seniors, but he's made room for something else. $450 a day to put us in hospitals when we get sick. Well, I will be sick if I keep on living here. So I'm packing up and leaving. I'm just flying out. I'm getting my passport. I got a little bit of money out of the estate they robbed me from. And why are people robbing families for? And then they delete the laws on it. There's lots of people losing their homes to their rotten family because they think money is everything. It's not. Well, it is to them because they're still in the me generation. No, but they never liked me, and I don't like them really. They're just greedy. I don't like greed. It's a fear-based thing. Greed is not good. They're conservative, and they always told the greed's good. Listen to that garbage out there. More sirens. I can't live here. This is crazy. So such is life, mate. And I'm leaving Canada. I got a good deal in Costa Rica. I'll make money, but I needed it ground up. I'll have to wait here years to pay off my debts, and the economy keeps on rising. It's not worth living in Canada. I'm abandoning it. No, yeah, you can come to Canada. What? Yeah, if you get a visa and come here and leave, make sure you got a round ticket because it's a hell of a place to get out of. It's the Hotel California of no future. There's no future in Canada, these housing markets. And if they keep on telling lies just to get in power, and fight and cause coups like that. Zing said that. So they're mind hacking people. And they're using the perfect tool, hate women, hate race, hate everything. It's Hitler worked that way. And what's Jorgen Peterson talking about? Let's talk about this jerk. I'm going to be using Vimo because he's not on it. I hope not. And I'll tell you what he's doing. I don't use Facebook much, but I'll tell you why. What he's doing. He's paid by Exxon. I found that out. I was wondering where he's getting $70,000 a month. They're paying us. Yeah, Jorgen Peterson and all these guys. And then they're running down Trudeau. I was in Ottawa when Prime Minister Pierre Trudeau was a good Prime Minister. He wasn't a racist. He wasn't a racist. And who's invited all the people into Canada? Justin Trudeau. Not them. They're racist. So who are we voting for? We got 5 parties. 5 parties. But the Conservatives keep on saying they're fringe parties. I don't think so. Under the Canadian Election Act, they're official parties, like the Green Party and the NDP, but no, they're fringe. Don't vote fringe. And then listen to the stories here. You don't understand anything about political science. What is socialism? Is it communism? I don't think so. Karl Marx explained what he coined the term capitalism. Who owns the means of production? But it went to communism, which went totalitarian. So they're confusing you with a lot of rhetoric. Jason Kenney's not good. He's not good at all. You know, he's cutting funds on police budgets. They're cutting funds here on police budgets. Our crime rate's going up because of fentanyl and opioids caused by a pharmaceutical racket. Doctors unknowingly giving out opioids. By corporations, they're deregulated. Well, it's the pharmaceutical racket. Could be better, but no, it's got to have regulatory boards and everything. But that's not freedom. Give me liberty and give me death. Well, you're taking death. And you're getting all the freedom of these right-wing parties. So I have no choice. I know what's going on. You decide. Because I can't force you to anything, but I got a freedom to fly away. I'm just getting my passport and getting the hell out. Paying too much money. Can't live here on my pension. There, I've got an offer. He's going to sponsor me to get a chateau and I'll build money there. Nobody else will do that. I got a bad credit score because she wouldn't pay off bills. I don't feel like paying them off. I'll let her have them. Lawyers say leave. It's a bad country. Oh, hell yeah. But they tell you it's not. Under the Progressive Conservatives, it's a dump. But they got you so mad. They've never been any good. They haven't proven themselves to be a Democratic Party. They've proven themselves to be progressively conservative, progressive. I don't think I'm going to use progressive. I'm going to use pocket line conservative. I'm going to use power and corruption. That's what those numbers stand for. So I'm running them down because I know who's causing it. The progressive conservatives, the right wing. We have gone into racism, hate, anger. Don't you see what's going on? And unfortunately, I'm open-minded, but there's nothing to be open-minded about the progressive conservatives yet. Except lies, attacks, and farts. Things. So I can't live with you. You're going to have to deal with it on your own. She's going to crash. Lumber is going up. Everything's going up. Because you're building more houses, but you're not making it affordable. Don't have to. There's no regulations there. Just make it that people buy it. Some people have money, but they won't last out of it. You got a bad relationship with money, kids.